Chief Meteorologist George Lessons is here now with a first look at our forecast. We could use a brief break.
We certainly can. We did have 3 days in a row without rain.
Yeah.
We had the heavy rain last night. It's just a capacity issue, just coming down too much all at once to go anywhere. But again, we got a day or two where we're going to dry out. Heavy rain down to the south. Personal weather station from Michael down there in Galesburg, 4.01 inches. That's the highest that I have been able to verify with the rainfall amounts. Anywhere from 1 to over 3 inches of rain fell, again, between I-96 and I-94 down toward the Michigan-Indiana border. And also that included a record rainfall in Kalamazoo, 1.89 inches. It was set last year with just 0.91 inches, so almost an inch more this year compared to last year. And because of all of the ponding of water and the water still trying to recede, there are a number of roads underwater and along the ditches. So a flood advisory remains in effect for Allegan, Berry, Van Buren, and Kalamazoo and Calhoun counties until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. The rain ended several hours ago. Temperatures are rebounding now that the sun is coming out. It's still in the 60s where it's been cloudy most of the day, but up into the 70s where the sun is coming out. Lots of sunshine here tomorrow until late in the day. Up into the mid 70s, you'll notice a big change in the humidity, but that will be back with us over the weekend. In fact, dew points will climb into the 70s Sunday and Monday. About 40% of the area with rain on Saturday afternoon or evening, and then about 80% of the area both Sunday and on Monday. What's ahead for the last weekend of June, and as we head into July, we'll take a look at that and the long range outlook for July, August, and September. That's coming your way a little later on.
Well, the weather deck is drying out. The sun is coming out. No complaints tonight, George.
Yeah, we're just complaining about the frequency of rain.
Yeah.
That seems to be the big thing the last several months, it seems. But we are going to start drying things out and starting to get less humid, at least for the next couple of days. Summer-like weather next week. 13 weather ball tonight is red. Warmer weather ahead after being in the 60s in many areas today. Will be well up into the 70s tomorrow, but at least the humidity will be down. And this view brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Forecast a high of 69. We may get you at that this evening. We're currently at the high of 68. Back on track with your 3-degree guarantee. Lots of sunshine here tomorrow. Might be a hint of some high clouds late in the day tomorrow, but we'll start out in the very comfortable low 50s and then jump up into the mid 70s. Average high is 81, so we're going to be a little bit below average here tomorrow. But dry weather now for Friday into a good portion of Saturday now. Next weather system may bring some showers late in the day on Saturday into Sunday, and then another couple of rounds coming through Sunday into Tuesday morning. So we're not done with the rain yet, but warmer and very humid weather returning next week. Dew points will be in the 70s with 80 plus. In fact, toward the end of next week, we'll be well up into the 80s. Long range outlook. This is the July outlook. Does this look familiar? Higher chances for cooler temperatures across the Midwest, kind of reflecting the current weather pattern. Now, hopefully that will change, and higher chances for rain to our west. Hopefully it stays to our west, and that again is during the month of July. Also, the 90-day outlook, which takes us through September, still kind of shows that same weather pattern. Cool out here in the Midwest, warm all around the periphery, and in terms of rainfall, it starts to push a little bit further west. It would be nice to just see a normal or average temperatures with average rainfall. We'll take that. Upper level systems are going to start moving in a different direction. We still have that generally west to east flow that continues to bring the parade of showers and storms with it, and we'll see that into the early part of the weekend, and then we start to tap into a little bit of Gulf moisture coming on in for Sunday through early Tuesday. Notice that little system moving on through. That will keep us under the rain for Sunday through Tuesday morning, and then look at this big ridge of high pressure just building across much of the Midwest into the following weekend. That's going to effectively block any precipitation from getting here. So I'm thinking it's going to be dry most, if not all, of next week into the following weekend, and that may extend at least into the first couple of days of July. And with the dry weather pattern, we're also going to start to build some heat. Forecast though for tomorrow, it'll be comfortable. Low and mid 70s, very low dew points in the low 50s, so it'll be a lot less humid with lots of sunshine until late in the day. Up north, up into the mid 70s. That's a couple of degrees warmer than you were today as you climbed into the 70s. And from Grand Rapids southward, we're looking at high temperatures between about mid and upper 70s with light and variable winds, about 3 to 6 miles an hour. There are some river flood warnings along the Looking Glass River there in east of Ionia and down along the Portage River near Vicksburg. 13 on your side forecast. Mid-70s here tomorrow. Summer officially arriving at 11:54. That's astronomical summer, and that is the longest day of the year. We'll be up into the low 80s on Sunday. About 80% of the area on Sunday seeing some showers and storms. No all-day rains, but certainly about half or most of the day will be raining. Continuing on into Monday through Tuesday morning as it comes to an end. And then the weather system, as I showed you, changes. A comfortable day Wednesday, but then very humid starting Thursday through the following weekend. Highs in the low and mid 80s with dew points in the 70s.